guys, Cookie Potter here, and this is my cat. Now searching the room. Hi! Hi! Meow! Yeah. What is it? Yeah. This is about 10 minutes after my other video that I will post up. Maybe at, what time is it? I have no clue. Maybe at 7 o'clock I'll post that video, and I'll post this video up next. This is 10 minutes after. She already smelled the litter box. It's amazing. Yeah.
I'm going to leave the door open. I'm going to tell you why.
Oh.
We just need to let everybody get used to it. It's going to take time. And keeping the door, I mean, if you want to keep the door closed for your own,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that's what you want, that's fine.
Okay.
But don't shut the door because of her.
Oh.
Because everybody's going to have to get used to everybody. You're going to be here
Yeah.
10 weeks. You're here until the middle of August.
Yeah.
She's here until the middle of August.
Yeah.
And I know at some point everybody's going to get used to everybody, but it may as well be sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
I was thinking that since we're 2 adults and an almost adult that's going to be living together for 10 weeks, that it would be good if we sat down and kind of thought about talk about what our thoughts are about how we'd like the summer to go, what we'd like to do, kind of what we see, what everybody sees.
Yeah.
It's kind of the ground rules. We're not going to dictate to you.
Yeah.
We'll tell you what our expectations are for you as an adult, and you can tell us what your expectations are for us.
Okay.
You can ask questions, you can make any kind of comments.
Yeah.
We're not going to be mad, we're not going to be angry. We just want to make sure that the next 10 weeks go as smoothly as possible.
Yeah.
And that we all kind of understand where we're all coming from.
Yeah.
And just kind of your thoughts on what the summer is. So I'm telling you now so that you can think about it.
Yeah.
And we can talk about it after dinner.
Okay.
Did you put your jeans and underwear away?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. I don't know whether you want to do anything different to this room or not to make it more yours, or if you're okay with it like it is. The only thing, we'll talk about it after dinner.
Okay.
But just think about just things in general.
Yeah.
We want to treat you with respect, but you got to treat us with respect.
Yeah.
And we just want to make it kind of we're just talk.
Okay.
Okay? But
yeah.
This is what I would do if I had a roommate. If we had rented out this room and had a roommate, we would all sit down and discuss kind of what our expectations are living together.
Yeah.
The other thing I wanted to show you, because I think that this is something that you'll need to see, is a copy of our lease that we have for the people across the street. And the reason I want to show you that is because I want you to have an idea of what a lease is for a place to live. Okay? Because at some point, I'm assuming you want to get your own place.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Is that a good assumption?
Yeah.
So you need to have an idea of what a lease looks like.
Okay.
And that way, I think you would rather ask us questions about what does this mean? Because let me tell you, when we went online and we were looking at sample leases, there were things in there that I had to go to a dictionary. I had to go Google a word because I didn't know what it meant.
Yeah.
Because they use a lot of legal words and stuff, and or I have to ask Rick. Rick has been a paralegal, which is kind of like a lawyer's assistant.
Yeah.
So he knew a lot of legal terms, but there were a couple things that we were both like, I don't know what this means, but I thought that would be something that would be good for you as a learning experience, just to know.
Yeah.
And it's just one lease.
Okay.
Every lease is different.
Yeah.
There was a lease that Rick signed that basically it was a line he initialed, a line, information he initialed. I mean, that's all. It was one page, which is really a short lease. Wasn't even a full page. but let me see what I got. I'll look and see what I got. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
But think about, like I said, what I said about kind of what your expectations are of us, of Rick and I, anything that you have, like you'd like to do for the summer. Not that I'm guaranteeing, because I still have to work.
Yeah.
Just kind of like what you want to see, how the summer, how you see things being here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
We want to start out on a positive note.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't want to have to be bitching you out every other day or every hour or whatever. That's no fun for you, and God knows it's no fun for me. Or Rick.
Yeah.
Like I said, I took out I don't think you're going to need it. I took out this sweater and sweatshirt so that you'd have more room, number one. And number two, I thought, well, you're not going to need it probably.
No.
It'll be warm. But it's there in case you should need it. You didn't bring a jacket of any kind, did you?
No.
Okay, well, you may have to, I don't think, you might need something light. If you do,